Greetings YouTube, and welcome to a video that tries to answer a question that I have been asked so many times. It hasn't even been 24 hours since this arena started, and yet people keep saying, Prof, do you think that Emma Frost will break 65 million in the 5-star featured arena? And believe it or not, when the month started, I would have said absolutely. You see, by far, Emma Frost was the most hyped up champion we have seen in months. Omega Red was a distant number 2, but that hype massively grew with so many videos of people pulling him and just going to town with crazy, crazy damage. So now we are to Emma Frost, and the hype, I believe, has cooled a little bit, pun intended, because Corvus Glaive is, or at least seems to be, her best counter, and so many top Alliance War members in both the Platinum and the Master brackets have a 565 Corvus Glaive, or so I've been told. But yet, this is still such a crazy hyped up champion that the question becomes, do you think we will see our first ever 65 million point 5-star featured arena? It was just under 62 million, I believe, for 5-star Omega Red the first time around, which at the time was a new record. But now that record could be broken. One thing to consider that makes this a bit more challenging is that the recent ban wave did include some top summoners, many of whom maybe would have wailed out in the arena this weekend for Emma Frost. And typically when ban waves happen, the arena scores drop. Now I realize that most of the bans seem to be Alliance War reductions and not actually permanent bans, but there were quite a few temporary bans from what I've been told that could impact the score. So I am super curious to hear what you think the community will be and should be the score for our beloved 5-star Emma Frost. I have seen so many people send me screenshots in the past 24 hours of people who have pulled their insanely lucky 5-star Emma Frost from a Grandmaster featured crystal. They got that 0.04% drop rate, some from as little as 2 crystals. So congratulations to all of you who accounts aren't frozen because you've pulled the frozen goddess and you just can't let her go. You just can't let her go. So there you go. I'm very curious to get some predictions and just to see what happens. Personally, I think if this had been the first arena in the month of September, we might have seen something close to 70 million. But the longer that time goes on and the more people figure out how to counter a champion, the less godlike or goddess-like she seems, and that can impact the overall hype for the community. But then again, maybe this is going to shatter all records, and I'll be doing a follow-up video where I just talk about how crazy high the score is. Either way, let me know what you think, especially if you are planning to grind for Emma Frost, which definitely sounds a very awkward phrase for this specific instance. And otherwise, have a fantastic weekend, whether or not you are grinding in the arena or just enjoying a cool beverage wherever you might be.